Hello, Sim here. The changes I'm going to talk about in this video will make the game play better for everyone on all platforms, even if Infinity Ward do not admit that. So first up, matchmaking has changed. As I suggested in my previous video, Infinity Ward have confirmed that the dedicated servers is just a case of swapping out the console for the server. So my previous thoughts video is now confirmed. Back to matchmaking. As all of us who live in the UK can attest to, we tend to get matched up with the French a lot, and due to lovely lag compensation, get screwed over. Now, it transpires that the way typical matchmaking is done is by saying which country does this IP address belong to, and that is all down to the ISPs, internet service providers, registering their location when buying blocks of IP addresses. And guess what? Yep, certain ISPs register IP addresses used by the UK as residing in France. Fantastic. So, this type of problem is pretty typical for Europe as a whole, so all European players should benefit from the new change that I'm going to talk about in a minute, which is pretty exciting. So, rather than just using the IP block registration information, they're going to look at the hops to determine the distance network topology wise between players, which again confirms what I said in my first thoughts video on Ghosts. This will definitely improve the game for everyone, regardless of what platform you are playing on. However, my only concern now is parties. How well will it work, and will the lag comp mechanism get it right? Black Ops 2 really hurt clans and playing with friends and parties. So, will Ghost restore the former glory for this aspect of playing COD? We're going to have to wait and see. So now, let's move on to the features that have been removed for Ghosts. Infinity Ward is saying nothing about improving your multiplayer experience, just that you guys no longer need it. But really, it is all about improving your multiplayer connectivity and gaming experience. What is being removed? Live streaming and theatre. Live streaming is only a recent feature added into Black Ops 2 post-launch. Perhaps its usage, or lack of, was a reason for its removal. However, the most likely reason is that the new next-gen consoles coming out have streaming capability, be it only 5 minutes for the Xbox One, or a more meaningful 15 minutes for the PS4. If you are serious about live streaming, then you will end up buying additional hardware to support it. But if you are not so serious, but would not mind doing it a little bit, then you'll probably have to get yourself a newer console. So, now let's move on to theatre. The removal of this makes total sense. Remember the first few weeks in Modern Warfare 3? Lag hell. People said, switch it off. Yes, turn that theatre recording option off, because it was recording it to your hard disk and slowing things down and making it more laggy. Then later on, Infinity Ward made the change where theatre would only show first person for your player and third person for everyone else's players. Presumably this occurred because the sampling of other players' movements got decreased to reduce the impact on multiplayer, and it was noticeable, very noticeable, because the game became much more playable. So, if you've been playing COD since COD 4, then you will know that Black Ops 1 was the first to introduce theatre, and that was also when lag started to become more noticeable. So I believe it is a good move to reduce that lag howl, so that everyone can have a more enjoyable gaming experience. However, there is a serious, and I do mean serious downside though. No more booster videos. Well, not for Ghosts. And on that sad note, if you found the video informative, please leave a like. Feel free to leave a comment, and to stay in touch with my latest vids, subscribe. Until next time, this has been Sim.